A, she was a hooah. B, she hit me.
What is up? We're back
with
another podcast.
We got another one for you.
We are taking over the world, and we're taking all the Latinas, all the baddest Latinas. Venezuela first, Colombia next, then Mexico.
One bitch at a time.
Yeah. We're taking all the baddest Latinas, and that's because we're America, and we are gluttons. We're gluttons for not only liberty, but also big booty Latinas.
That's right.
Yeah.
100% true. Factual statement.
Yeah. So, yes, this is Glutton for Liberty. I'm Daniel Duran.
Yep.
This is Caleb. Yep, Caleb Matisse. Plug your shit, dude.
You can find us on Glutton_Liberty on X. You can find me on Siphon Your YouTube on all other platforms. And if you like horror games, Siphon my YouTube. If you like Liberty, Glutton for Liberty.
Yeah, define horror, though. What do you mean by horror games?
Yeah, horror games. So,
because when I think horror games, you ever seen the movie Hunger
horror?
Games? So that's kind of like my horror games, right?
Horror.
You got to get the
So
fattest,
like
grossest horror from the bar.
psychedelic horror games. So the ones that make you fucking scared, dude.
Yeah.
If you want to jump and be spooked out, those are the ones.
Very spoopy.
Yeah, sometimes there's psychological horror games. Those are the ones you really want to look out for. But,
yeah, Slaves of Rome, dude. Play that game. It's a horror game.
it's a horror game.
It's an actual horror game.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you can follow Glutton for Liberty on Instagram, where I be posting and just being a terrible person, dude. I spread hate and racism all day long, dude. It's so much fun. Yeah. So it's just Glutton for Liberty, one word. And you see the logo in the background, dude. I like your shit. I need to get a banner for my shit. I have the cuck chair in the background, which I'm glad that my homie didn't sit in. I didn't want him to sit there. You don't sit in the cuck chair while I'm recording.
Just they're watching.
Yeah. Yeah, cuck
chair.
chair.
Your cat, dude, Teddy. Just
I'm straight up stroking my shit with lotion, dog. Yeah. But yeah, we got this is basically part 2 of the America versus basically the world at this point, dude. So
we're making moves to deliver some freedom.
Yeah, we have a lot of
people aren't taking it that way.
Yep, and we got a lot of things to explain because there's a lot of fucking like, I don't know, dude. There's like so much crazy fucking shit that's like, it's like good but bad but beneficial. I don't know. I'm at a point to where I'm like, if it benefits me as an American, I want it, dude. I don't even give a fuck if it like, I don't know. I just want it to actually benefit me this time. Fuck it, dude. I'm an imperialist.
Agreed. Yep. I'm an imperialist, a capitalist, an Americanist. That's me.
Yep.
But I guess first thing on the list, we're going back to Venezuela, and we got some updates for y'all peoples.
Let me watch the screen. There we go.
Let me zoom in a little bit. For you people not listening but actually viewing.
I'm gonna. Can I read this?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, unless you want to, you can read it.
No, take it away, man.
All right. So as many of you have known, we went into Venezuela and we stole Maduro.
In 45 minutes.
We literally stole a president, dude. Well, he's not really a president. I guess they had an election and then the other person won, but he just didn't leave office. So Maduro's like, yeah, I'm not leaving. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't give a fuck if they won, dude. But
very dictatory.
Yeah, we did a as Putin called it, a special military operation.
Yep.
And so we didn't do a full-on invasion. This was a HVT extract, high value target extract mission. So This is an account from a dude that was there on the Venezuelan side. Also, I want to note that also I guess we killed 32 Cubans too, because Cuba is like very aligned with Venezuela, so they sent security forces to protect, and I guess they're like the closest to Maduro. So I guess Maduro doesn't trust Venezuelans because apparently he fucks them over. I didn't know how bad he was. But
well, I heard reports that I've seen videos that a lot of prisoners have been released, and a lot of them were like reporters and shit, Venezuelan reporters that have finally been released to their families since we've been there. So that's a lot of reason why they don't like Maduro, is because he was, putting people in prison, like political prisoners, just to keep himself in office,
Yeah, he was like doing dictator shit, I guess. I don't know if this is verified. Yeah. I'll admit I'm not like versed on fucking like Venezuelan politics. I never think about Venezuela. When I think Venezuela, I think like, big booty Latinas, dude. But they're light skinned though too. Yeah. So they'll bleach their hair blonde, and they're not super brown, but they're kind of brown. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maduro, Venezuela was never on my radar until like the last couple years when it came to like, drugs. They were talking about drugs, and that's really it. That's the only thing that came on my radar about Venezuela. I have no idea.
What?
Nothing else.
Oh yeah, they are in Aurora too. That's when I first really kind of Venezuela was on my radar. Was when Tren de Aragua was in Aurora, and they took over that apartment building.
That's right. The illegals got dumped up in Denver.
Yeah.
Aurora, which is our home state, by the way, is Colorado. So when we say Aurora, we mean Aurora, Colorado.
Yep. And then they found
the last like 4 years or whatever.
Yeah, and then I think it was like 6 to 8 months ago or something. They busted some club in Colorado Springs, which was like run by like Venezuelans, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was a bunch of army dudes. No, it was like south. It wasn't downtown. It was like South Colorado Springs.
It was south.
No, not La Casita. La Casita doesn't go that far south.
La Casota or something like that.
La Sota.
La Casita's red.
La Sota's.
No, not Soto. It's La Casota. It means like the little house or something. It's not the.
I thought it was just La Sota.
No,
yeah, we don't know.
La Casota.
But yeah,
we record next to it. It's fucking the airport and Circle.
Yeah, it's down south. Yeah, that's La Soda's. La Soda, I think that's what it's called, right by the Albert Taco Star. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. But no, that's a different one. That's a different one.
Venezuelans to me. That's all I know.
Yeah, they're all beaners to me, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyways, so this is not verified, but it just sounds cool because, I don't really like imperialism because I don't know if it could lead to our end. And like I said, if it benefits us, that's great. But I also don't want to kill a bunch of people to do it.
Yeah.
Innocent people, that is. Now I don't know how bad Maduro was. Apparently, he's a piece of shit. And
from what I've heard, he's pretty terrible.
Yeah, from what I've heard too, but I also Lindsey Graham was foaming at the mouth when this happened. Lindsey Graham is the biggest piece of shit Republican, other than Randy Fine, and
agreed. Yeah.
Sorry, Randy Fine's Jewish, so that's the first one that came to mind. But anyways, when I hear boomers and these staunch Republicans celebrating it, it doesn't make sense because it's is it actually good or is it kind of push their thing, But I've been hearing that it is good for us, and if things get cheaper, then I like that.
See, I
just don't want to kill innocent people though. That's stupid. I don't want to kill people that live in another country just so I can get cheaper gas. That's kind of fucked, dude. I'd rather not kill innocent people.
The Venezuelans, I think, are looking at it as, oh shit, finally the hammer's been lightened up, on our people, and they're loving it. The people of Venezuela, white liberal women, are fucking hating it. By the way,
yeah, they want to return the dictator. Apparently,
white liberals in general are hating it.
Yeah. White liberals are the worst people ever.
No kings, and then they're reinstall that dictatorship.
Yeah.
What do you want? There's no in between.
That's because they're paid, dude. If you're a liberal or you're a Democrat, dude, you're forced to think a certain thing. That's where you know, like on the right, at least people like dissent from the dude. There's like a civil war going on right now with the right, and which includes us. Like we're not with all the old shit, all that old retarded fucking, you know, shitty fucking. Like, yes, I like to have conservative values, but I'm not gonna be so far right that I just think that like.
No, it's the values. Like, yeah, I agree. There's certain values that I like to stand by being a conservative, but I'm not going to be brown-nosing anybody if it's morally wrong, you know? It's just not okay.
I think Trump might redeem himself with what he's doing here recently. The Epstein files with the debacle. That
was a huge flop. Huge flop. He fucked up bad on that.
He fucked up bad, and he bled political capital for 11 months. Yeah. 11 months straight bled political capital when everyone voted for him. Everyone was super in on Trump. It was like, fuck yeah. And then he didn't release the Epstein files, and he's like, oh, it's a hoax and all of it. But we'll get into that later, too. That's also, that's part of what we're going to talk about. Not just Trump, but it's, you know, Dan Bongino. So Dan Bongina, he's coming up next.
Dan Bongina. So I want to pull up this video real quick before we move on about paid protesters. This lady did say... somebody walked up and he was like, do you even have a job? And she was like, I'm getting paid right now. In the protest.
They just get crackheads.
Skip what this guy has to say.
It's mostly white people that do all like the bullshit.
It is 100%.
They do all this retarded shit, dude. I don't see black people like out here protesting like retarded shit because they don't give a fuck about that. Exactly. Which they shouldn't.
Are manipulating all of us for views. So you got to choose.
I fucking hate this guy, by the way. I see him live on YouTube sometimes. He's annoying. But anyways, it's this lady in this red jacket right here.
What do you want to watch?
Job? Do you have a job?
Shame! I'm getting paid right now! Shame!
I'm getting paid right now.
I'm getting paid right now. This was yesterday she said this.
Maybe she took time off work, because I would say something like that. I'd be like, I'm getting paid right now because I took, you know, PTO.
Dude, and crazy fact, when the day after, so you know this raid or this capturing of Maduro happened at like 1 or 2 in the morning or whatever. At 7 o'clock in the morning, there was protesters with tons of like very well-made signs, like hundreds of them in the United States.
Like they had it ready.
It was ready, like they knew it was about to happen, you know. So somebody's been paid a bunch of people to do this. Like at 7 o'clock, you take these signs, you march down this street.
Yeah.
You know.
So one more thing before we start, dude. So I guess Iran, they've been people have been putting up stickers over like the street signs in Iran.
Oh, I saw that, and
then it says Trump Street or whatever, and it's like, who's doing that? I'm like immediately, I'm like CIA. That's the CIA doing this.
100%.
Yeah, exactly. They just have it ready. They just have big ass stickers, and then the same color, the street signs, everything. Like it's just like, I don't know. So when I see stuff like that, it's professional. Yeah, exactly. So these people are paid to like create problems or whatever. Just like January 6th, they said they had like over 100 some FBI agents in the crowd to do all the January 6th thing.
Right.
But anyways, and this was like it was released, and then let's move. Let's do our first topic. We went way off fucking tangent, dude. Holy shit.
We were talking about Venezuela. So this all goes around Nicolas Maduro, pretty much.
So, this is about the operation and everything. And it's cool. I don't even know if this is real, but when you watch the videos that came out of Venezuela, dude, it looked fucking cool as fuck. But I'm kind of upset because I was like, is this going to be good for us, right? So that's the only reason I'm like, is this good or bad? That's why I'm a little bit upset.
It was like, oh, fuck, like now war. You know, which we've
great. Now we have an open-ended thing with Venezuela. Like, are we gonna our troops gonna die? Like, you know, like are people gonna die? Innocent people in Venezuela. Anyways, so it says, U.S. used powerful, mysterious weapon in raid to capture Nicolas Maduro. Venezuelan soldiers left bleeding and vomiting. New York Post reports, and New York Post is like an actual fucking thing. So, and then go to the next slide.
I wonder if that's true.
Well, I don't know.
I wouldn't doubt it. Did we how clean we did that? We may have incapacitated them quickly with some new thing that we have. We experiment.
Well, they call them direct energy weapons. That's what they call them. So it's like
I wonder if it was because I have heard of a weapon that does like a certain sound frequency that can induce vomiting. So maybe it's something to do with like sound. You know what I
Well,
mean?
let's read it, dude.
Oh shit! All right.
So this is counter from security guard loyal to Nicolas Maduro. It's absolutely chilling, and it explains a lot about why the tone across Latin America suddenly changed. And then next slide, dude. So this is this account. Yeah, we already read that. So it says the security guard. This is what apparently they're doing an interview with him. Okay. He said on the day of the operation, we didn't hear anything coming. We were on guard, but suddenly all of our radar systems shut down without any explanation. The next thing we saw were drones, like a lot of drones, flying over our positions. We didn't know how to react. And then the interviewer says, so what happened next? How was the main attack? The next slide, dude.
Oh, my bad.
And then the security guard says, after those drones appeared, some helicopters arrived. There were like very few. I think barely 8 helicopters. From those helicopters, soldiers came down, but a very small number, maybe 20. But those men were technologically very advanced. They didn't look like anything we fought against before. And then the interviewer says, and then the battle began. And then the security guard says, yes, but it was a massacre. We were hundreds, but we had no chance. They were shooting with such precision and speed, it seemed like each soldier was firing 300 rounds per minute. We couldn't do anything.
That's fucking terrifying.
Dude, that does sound scary. And then the interviewer says, and your own weapons, didn't they help? No help at all. Because it wasn't just the weapons. At one point they launched something. I don't know how to describe it. It was like a very intense sound wave. Suddenly I felt like my head was exploding from the inside. We all started bleeding from the nose. Some were vomiting blood. We fell to the ground, unable to move. And your comrades, did they manage to resist? No, not at all. Those 20 men, without a single casualty, killed hundreds of us. This sounds like propaganda. I don't like the... that sounds like propaganda. Yeah, now, I don't know if this is real, but we do have technology like this, but let's just take it as it is. It makes me feel,
Sure.
America, dude. But, no, not at all. Those 20 men without a single casualty, like how would you know that, killed hundreds of us.
Yeah, he doesn't know it was hundreds.
Yeah. We had no way to compete with their technology. With their weapons, I swear, I've never seen anything like it. We couldn't even stand up after that sonic weapon or whatever it was.
Dude, I fucking knew it.
Yeah. Interviewer, so do you think the rest of the region should think twice before... See, that sounds like propaganda, too. I should have read this, dude. This sounds fake.
So do you think the resist region should think twice before confronting the Americans? Oh.
That sounds like propaganda, dude.
This
sounds planted. But I know we do have shit like that, and we actually didn't. As far as I know, there were no casualties, and apparently we killed like a couple hundred people.
Yeah. In 45 minutes, we didn't lose one person. We were in and out. So I do believe that we had the technology to just get in there and fucking, just in and out that easy.
Get out.
Wave all, dude.
Yeah. So then the security guard, he goes on to say, without a doubt, I'm sending a warning to anyone who thinks they can fight the United States. They have no idea what they're capable of. After what I saw, I never want to be on the other side of that again. They're not to be messed with. Damn, dude, I should have read this. This does not sound real.
It does sound like propaganda, but then again, with translation, sometimes it sounds off and fake.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's just the security guard's translation from Venice or from Spanish. Maybe, but this does sound very fishy, actually.
I mean, we are pretty badass, but I mean, did you see like the pictures after Maduro was captured? He's like giving the thumbs up and shit. Like what the fuck is that?
With his Adidas sweatsuit.
Yeah, no, he's got his Nike Tech. He's got the Nike Tech sweatsuit. Tech, yeah. That's like a $200 sweatsuit, and they just like gave him they gave him that. They're like, here you go, put this on.
And there's multiple pictures of him after this, and he keeps changing, and it's like he's just in nicer clothes each time.
Yeah, it's weird. So then the interviewer says, and now that Trump has said Mexico is on the list, apparently there's a list, do you think the situation will change in Latin America? And then the guard says, definitely. Everyone is already talking about this. No one wants to go through what we went through. Now everyone thinks twice. What happened here is going to change a lot of things. Not just Venezuela, but throughout the region.
Yeah.
It sounds very propagandy, but it's still cool.
I think it is. I think it's true, but very propagandy that it's hard to like. It just sounds so fake. I don't want to believe, but I think.
Well, I want to believe it. I want to believe it, but it sounds like propaganda.
I think we are that capable. I truly do. But I don't know. It's scary.
And
also a thing like. I think if anybody's going to be in control of the Western Hemisphere, it should be the United States. Mainly because I'm biased and I am an American. So if
I'm very biased. I'm American.
If anybody's going to have control of the Western Hemisphere of the world, it should be us. You know.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that.
I don't agree with war. I don't think we should be invading people, but like. I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. Could be a drug thing. Could be an oil thing. You know, it's just really hard to tell right now as a citizen of the United States. I don't know the exact facts. You know?
The drug thing, I think, was it's basically the same excuse that they used to invade Iraq. They're like, oh, it's
weapons of mass destruction. That's what they called fentanyl.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, this sounds like propaganda, but I know we do have weapons like this. They have this thing. It looks like a radar dish, like a satellite dish, but it shoots like microwaves out, and it just like totally incapacitates you. It makes your head feel like it's gonna explode. And I saw this like fucking like 20 years ago, like on like the History Channel. So we definitely have shit like that.
Soundwave shit a while ago because my dad's always been big into like conspiracies and shit, and he'll watch things about our military's weapons. And he said something a long time ago about like sound waves and shit, like how you can weaponize it. And here we are doing tactical not invasions, but captures.
Yeah.
With fucking sound. With sound.
Yeah, it makes me, I mean, as an American, like I'm proud of like, hopefully it was legit, but there is video. I saw one video where there's a helicopter coming in. And there's a base, and you see a dude. You can't see it; it's far away, but you see a rocket fucking shoot out, and it misses the helicopter, and then they just start launching missiles, like where the fucking rocket came from.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Just one little rocket.
Yeah, you see one rocket, and it misses. It's probably RPG. Obviously, I mean they don't have like any kind of like anti-air shit. So it's like it's a dude holding an RPG, shoots at a helicopter. You see the rocket go, and it goes, because it arcs, because it.
Yeah.
And then you just see the helicopter just go. Just a bunch of missiles. Dude, it's so crazy.
Yeah. We're like, not taking none of us out.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane, dude.
Pretty sick, though. I mean, it's a cool story. I mean, this is very, like, patriotic. That's how it feels.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And it's also one of the cleanest operations, like, in history. Just how quick and clean it was. No casualties on our side. And
we took his wife.
Nobody knew what was going on. We took his wife, too. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
Just in and out. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, we got your bitch, crazy. By the way. I bet they took her first, because she would immediately scream. Like, if they took him, she would be like, ah! So they probably took her first. Because you know how women are, dude. Dude, women scream, like, no matter what is happening. They just start screaming, like, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I can't stand bitches screaming.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So that's a cool thing.
And
this sounds very propagandy, but just the use of how terrifying it must have been. Like, we don't even know what happened. Like, it was just so alien that just happened to us, It's pretty cool.
I mean, I'm sure it felt alien to a point, because, like, we have, like, crazy, like, tech and shit. I can't actually believe that 20 dudes took out, like, a couple hundred guys. I can believe that, because they're Delta Force, so we didn't use the SEALs. SEALs are actually not the most badass, like, special operations team. Yeah. Delta Force is like when you like really want to get something done.
Yeah, this guy made a joke. He made a joke, and his friend, he was like, "Why do you think we didn't use the SEALs?" And he was like, "Well, they probably didn't want like 15 movies."
Yeah. About the failure of it.
Like that. Yeah. So
yeah.
Let's go Delta Force. That's pretty sweet, dude.
And they had there was Delta Force, FBI, and then I think the CIA ground branch guys were there too.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, CIA too. Crazy, dude.
Ground branch is pretty crazy.
It's one of the craziest things we've done in a long time. as a
It
country.
feels cool as long as it benefits us and we're not just like killing like innocent people like we did in Iraq when there was like 1 million people that died that were innocent. That sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
like people,
even as much as I don't like like people that it's not even our way of life. It's just like people of other religions that cannot like be within our society. I still don't want to kill them. I want them to live in their part of the world and they're fine.
I agree. Yeah. Don't just go back home. We don't want to kill you. We just want to get rid of you. Okay, bye. But
yeah, I prefer not people that die. Yeah, that sucks.
Some reporter asked Trump too. She was like, "So if this was for oil, like, what are we even gonna do with all their oil?" Blah blah blah. He was
So
like,
we're gonna sell it.
Keep it. We're gonna keep it, sell it. It's ours now.
Well, you know who built those the oil infrastructure there were American companies.
Yeah.
And I guess Chevron. So Chevron was a Venezuelan company, but obviously they expanded. So then they went in the U.S. But they were a huge part of building the oil infrastructure in Venezuela. And then basically we built their infrastructure for them to create and like mill or whatever they do for oil. And then they basically passed laws. I think it wasn't Maduro, it was the guy before him, whatever Chavez. I think that's who did.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then he kicked out all the American companies and basically stole the oil and the infrastructure. And then all the cartels were running it. And their whole country is built on like the oil sales to like countries like China and Russia and shit like that. Yeah, but they're not giving anything back to the people. So from what I've heard. Now I don't know if this is totally true.
It sounds right though.
It sounds right. But I also like that Trump was very honest and he's like, we're taking the oil. That's why we're there.
Yeah.
And that's a moment of honesty that you don't get from politicians. Now, as fucked up as it sounds, it's like, fuck, we're just there for oil. I'd rather hear him say that than be like, well, it's hearts and minds and we're liberating the people. He's like, no, we're there for oil.
He wants us to have control of our Western Hemisphere's oil and not, the East, and Russia or China. He doesn't want them coming and taking control, which I don't think they would be able to. But
well, China actually has a lot of influence in that region. Also, they have a Arctic thing too. That's why we're going after Greenland now. So, like, apparently China has like a thing where they're trying to take over like the upper parts of like the Earth and shit. The Earth.
Right. Well, China's trying to be the global power, so that would make total sense why they're trying to do this. And America,
their shit's all Timu, dog.
Saying no, so all these countries are just kind of in the middle of the fucking superpowers. I think is really what's happening right now.
Well, I do like Trump's new approach to it. Kind of sucks as long as people aren't suffering over it, but he's trying to do like an imperialistic thing, and I keep prefacing that because I don't want to sound like a fucking like piece of shit. But it's like, I don't necessarily want imperialism, but if it makes us safer and we're not spending a bunch of money on like other countries and we're making our Western Hemisphere, because we're trying to control the entire Western Hemisphere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Venezuela was probably one of the biggest spots we could start.
Venezuela's good. Colombia, actually. Brazil, actually, if they want to play ball. I mean, literally, we should have like South America. We should have Canada, Canada. Yeah. We should actually own all of them. Mexico should play ball. I don't know why Mexico doesn't want to play ball with us. Like, they're literally owned by
I don't know. President's a Jew.
No, they're owned by the Jews, bro.
They're owned by the Jews. The Jews and the cartels. Mexico,
they literally have a Jewish woman as a president in a 90% Catholic country, which sounds crazy.
Yeah. Makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
But, so... Speaking of the Western Hemisphere, would Greenland be considered Western Hemisphere?
Yeah, it is. So it's the upper and Western Hemisphere. It's a little bit north, or
white liberals. Yeah, it's like
a little bit east.
A little bit east of Canada is really what it is. And Greenland's huge. It's a huge continent.
Dude, it's like 2 times bigger than Texas, right?
Yeah. Greenland's bigger than Alaska, I think. Greenland's huge.
Yeah, it's
like
gigantic.
You see maps and it shows it like a little thing here, but Greenland's massive body.
And it has a bunch of minerals and shit, like fucking like shit that you need to make like batteries and like missiles.
Yeah. Oh, we actually got a little bit more on oh no, we're gonna go to Mexico next.
This is kind of like this is a what do they call it, dude? When you're like moving on to the next thing? Not a skagway. Not a leeway.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. We're this is like this is how you move on
If he
to
was
the
to
next
have a
thing.
list, Mexico would be next to be checked off.
Yeah, we have a list of countries that are like, you're next, basically.
Apparently. Apparently
Which,
so. I mean, we've
I
been
think-
pretty honest about it.
I actually, the honesty, you know what, makes me feel better about it. Because, like, during the 70s, like, during the 60s and 70s, when we were doing all that shit in, like, South America, when we were overthrowing governments, the CIA was. And we were installing our own dictators. We weren't being honest about it. And it was like, what's going on here? And we're sending a bunch of money here.
Even with Saddam Hussein, like the Bush administration was not completely honest. What was
No,
going on.
it's all
There's not, like,
bullshit.
pictures. There's
Netanyahu,
not
that's Jew
pictures
shit.
and all kinds of shit. Yeah. There wasn't like, oh, this is what we're doing, and hey guys, here's actually pictures and videos and proof that we did this. Like, hey, love it or hate it, we did it. Here's the proof.
Yeah.
They didn't do that in the Bush administration, so I respect that.
Yeah, I actually really respect that. I just tell me what you're doing. That makes it way
Exactly.
better.
Yeah, people
If
just
you
wanna
if
know.
you're fucking me, I want you to tell you that you're fucking
Yeah,
me.
exactly. Let me disagree with it, but at least like prove to me for something to disagree with.
Yeah, but maybe I'll come around because you know what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to like I was against this Venezuela shit, but from the research that I've done, it sounds like it actually might be pretty good for us.
Yeah, exactly. Just diddle me a little bit, and I'll come around.
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
So this says Trump signals land strikes against Mexico drug cartels after Maduro's capture. This is First Point America, bald black man. I don't know what this guy's name is, but that's who he is.
Warning
to me.
that refuses to go away. President Donald Trump is once again talking about Mexico. He's threatened action before, but this time the tone is sharper. After a military operation in Venezuela, Trump is now reviving his threat against Mexican drug cartels. In an interview with Fox News,
Grab a brouhaha real quick.
Start now hitting land. With regard to the cartels are running Mexico. Well, Trump claims the US has already stopped drug trafficking by boat. He claims that 97% of drugs coming by water have been intercepted. That brings us to his next target, land. He says Mexico has lost control and that criminal groups have become too powerful and that watching this happen is very sad. But hitting cartels on land would mean US military action inside Mexico, and that would be a major escalation. One that Washington has discussed before. Trump's recent remarks come days after US military intervention in Venezuela and the capture of its leader, Nicolas Maduro. Well, that operation has sent shockwaves across Latin America, with many countries now fearing a return to open US interventionism, the kind the region knows all too well. Trump himself has named a few countries also in his sights, like Cuba, Colombia, and Iran, and Mexico is no stranger to that list.
And by the way, you have to do.
I gotta go get my dog, dude. He's barking.
Yeah, no worries.
Keep going.
Because they're pouring through Mexico, and we're going to have to do something. We'd love Mexico to do it. They're capable of doing it, but unfortunately, the cartels are very strong in Mexico.
Well,
Yep,
Venezuela
I agree.
operation, Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum.
This is the Jew prez that we keep talking about.
Made her position clear, saying that the Americas do not belong to any one power.
Mexico's position against any form of intervention is firm, clear, and historic. Following recent events in Venezuela, where the United States government carried out a direct intervention that resulted in the capture of President Nicolas Maduro and his wife, as well as the loss of human lives, Mexico reaffirms a principle that is not new and admits no ambiguities. We categorically reject intervention in the internal affairs of other countries.
For Mexico, this is a red line. There has been cooperation with the US. Sheinbaum's administration has become more aggressive towards drug cartels than her predecessor. There have been more arrests, drug seizures, and extraditions. And Mexico has agreed to receive more deportees from other countries. Former ambassadors and experts say this kind of cooperation should serve to discourage any US military action. Sheinbaum is also a popular, legitimately elected president. Mexico is America's largest trading partner, and 40 million people of Mexican origin live in the United States. Yet Trump and his team have flirted with the idea of attacking cartels in Mexico on many occasions. The language changes, but the pressure remains. Shane Baum says the proposal of U.S. military intervention keeps coming up in her conversations with Trump.
These are ways of speaking of President Trump. I don't believe in invasion. I don't even think it's something they're taking very seriously. But we express it at every. He said it several times in the calls we've had. There have been almost 14 calls, if I remember correctly. He has insisted on several occasions that the United States military be able to enter Mexico. And we have said no very firmly. First, because we defend our sovereignty, and second, because it is not necessary.
Threats are part of Trump's negotiation style, especially when the US-Mexico-Canada trade deal is still up for revision. So, this is not a new fight, it's an old one, resurfacing.
It's not a new fight, mate.
I think that Mexico just needs to work with us more.
No, Mexico needs to play fucking ball, dude. I mean, do they not want to be? Do they want to be run by cartels or not?
Like, exactly. Would they not want help getting rid of cartels in their country that runs like a lot of the country? Why would you want that in your country? I don't understand that.
I've heard that. I've heard that Mexico is playing ball, but secretly. They're trying to keep up like an image. So they want to seem defiant. But I guess from what I've heard, people that I know that has family in Mexico. Stop, fool! Oh my god, dude, my dog's a dick. Anyways.
Looks like a dick, too.
He's a dickhead. And he's a sweetie pants when he wants to be.
He's a sweet little dick, dude.
He's a sweet little cock. Yeah. But yeah, so I guess Mexico is playing ball, but she wants to keep this image. First of all, she's a fucking Jew. All right.
Do you think it's an image or safety? Do you think she's in any way danger?
Well, maybe she doesn't want to get targeted by other Latin countries. So
that would make sense too.
Maybe she wants to keep this image of like, I don't need my direct neighbors also fucking with me. I just only fucking with them. I'm gonna seem defiant. But she's gonna fall in line, dude. Trump is like he big dogs everybody that he comes across. Which, I mean, I would not want to be big dog by Trump, dude.
Yeah, me neither. He's been so firm about what he wants to do with these drug cartels, and in years he has not backed down on his vision. And we have seen that if Trump has a vision, he wants something done, it's probably gonna get done. So he's gonna, like you said.
Except for the Epstein files.
He's a dogger.
And deportations.
Disastrous.
And the deportations.
Has also been kind of disastrous. But,
Dude, they've only had, their first year, they've only had 300,000.
Yeah,
you know how many Obama had?
I wanted him to be.
You know how many Obama had, dude, in his first year?
How many?
800,000, dude.
Jesus.
You know how many he had in his entire term?
Obama was a saint on the planet, apparently. But everybody hates Trump, so he has a lot more backlash, I think.
Well, but all the liberals were like, all the Republicans were like, well, Trump has all this like pushback and shit. It's like, yeah, but Obama deported 5 million people. What the fuck? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. And he also bombed the fuck out of Yemen, dude. Nobody ever talks about that. Like, he killed... Exactly. Obama killed... There was, like, a drone strike every 20 minutes, like, during Obama's entire term. He killed so many motherfuckers with drone strikes. But nobody ever talks about that.
See, I think even if Trump wanted to, he couldn't deport as many just because of the short time he has. But like you said, he has currently deported less first year.
Well, he's had
Caleb,
though, he's had the same amount of time. Like, so Obama had 2 terms consecutive, which is nice, but they have the same amount of time served, and you know what I mean. Sure. Like, Trump couldn't like deport motherfuckers. Also, Biden, I'll give him this. Biden let in a bunch of motherfuckers.
Yeah. I think the main focus that his first term was not deportation.
It wasn't
deportation.
Deportations.
Is like one of the newer main focuses that they got.
It is a new thing, but
yeah, they're still not. Yeah, I agree. They haven't done as much as they probably could.
Well, but they hold the House and they hold the Senate. It's like, and they hold the judicial branch too. They have all. They sat the courts. So why are they not getting shit done, dude? And then, like, he wants to
I'm in the
demonize people
background,
like,
holding it back.
dude, he wants to demonize people like Thomas Massey, who actually I think is a great politician. Now, I'm wary of people that are, like, kind of against the system, because it's like, are you planted here to make us, like, act up? Or, like, you know what I mean? Because it's all theater, right?
Yeah.
But,
It's all like a pageant. Like, who likes me more? Or let's get as many people to like me as possible.
Well, that's why that MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene, dude, she was, like, super pro-Trump. Like, it was cringe how pro-Trump she was. And now she saw the bullshit that he was doing, and now she's not, like, pro-Trump. No, I don't think she hates Trump, but she's just not, like, going along with his bullshit. And then he's like, she quit. Now, I think that she quit over that. Sounds like a woman, dude. Like, they quit. Like, when things get tough, women quit. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Very typical. Very typical. But
in the background there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, it's real, right? Real shit. Women quit when shit gets tough. But I did like
government assistance involved.
I did like that Benji? I did like that she was very pro-Trump, and then she was able to evolve her opinion of him. She's not, like, just falling in line.
No, exactly. I agree. Yeah. I agree. You probably see a lot of our evolution without these videos the last couple of years.
Oh, dude. What does your dad think about how we, like, is he still... I mean, I think your dad's, like... He obviously, like, he listens to shit all the time.
Yeah, he's still... I don't know.
Trump no matter what?
Me, him, and my stepmom got into it about Israel.
Oh, you were supposed to tell me a story about how Christmas.
I won't do that on here. I won't do that.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you about it.
Okay,
so
should I edit this out?
A lot more defensive about Israel than I am.
Should I edit this out?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Me and my dad respect each other's opinions, you know. But
I respect your very long opinion.
I don't want to fully blast out both of their opinions out with our argument, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Isn't it weird how we're like the new generation of, like, you guys need to realize that we are gonna be, like, running and, like, controlling the country. Our generation will be running the country.
At younger generations, you know, like I'm getting to
stop. Are you fucking with him?
No, I was messing with Teddy. Teddy was all over.
Stop, fool.
I think we got the gist of the Mexico thing. I think.
Yeah, so we're gonna strike Mexico basically. If you don't play ball, we're gonna fuck you up.
Exactly. We're gonna do it. I think there's an understanding now in the world that we're not fucking around anymore.
Have you seen that meme? Have you seen that meme where it's like, apparently there's El Presidentes in Latin America. You can just take them. I have one. I have several El Presidentes.
Yeah.
I have several El Presidentes in my office right now. It's crazy. You could just take them.
What a big room you have.
I actually have 3 El Presidentes.
Yep.
I have a Maduro, a Scheinbaum, and a Chavez.
Yeah.
They're great. They're all great people. They're very good. They eat a lot of beans. So much beans. It's crazy. We actually have to have a bean budget. We're gonna start taxing on beans. We're actually putting a tariff on tortillas.
We need a bean budget. I eat beans daily almost, dude. I need to lay off the goddamn beans.
Beans are good for you,
and beans, dude. What's a third B that gives you the shits? The triple B's, dude. So far I got a double. Yeah, beer, beans, and bitches, dude. Give me the shits.
Are you CBs?
For no fucking comida, no. I'm fucking tengo hambre.
But we got the gist on Mexico.
Puta madre.
We're gonna move on a little.
What the?
We're not just hitting Spanish countries, guys.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna kill everybody in the world. If you're in our hemisphere, we're gonna kill you. So.
Yeah, if you guys haven't heard, we also pissed off Europe with this next one, which I'm sure you guys know is Greenland.
Dude, if Europe is mad at us, I'm actually happy, dude. Europe's fucking gay.
Because they own them, but they kind of rent them because Greenland can't do anything for themselves. So the Danes took over. Because there's still Greenlanders, like, you know, people that have lived there.
There are people, yeah. Greenland has a heritage and everything, right? They have a lineage.
They have their own people and lineage, yeah. But the Danes took over, like, okay, you're with us now, which is a European country.
I said they should be
But
American.
the U.S. is like, no. Orange Man says no. Because China apparently, okay, Trump said this. I don't have the video up right now, but Trump did say that there's Chinese boats and Russian submarines that are near Greenland. Oh, and they're worried that they want to take Greenland before us. That could also just be propaganda. I don't know. That's just what I've heard. But here's Trump in his own words about Greenland.
I'm not talking about money for Greenland yet. I might talk about that. But right now, we are going to do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not, because if we don't do it, Russia or China will take over Greenland, and we're not going to have Russia or China as a neighbor.
Yeah, I do agree with we shouldn't have Russia or China as a neighbor. I do agree with that.
You know what's also crazy though is like Russia is like a neighbor because of Alaska. So Russia, you could see Russia from Alaska.
Yeah. Dude, that's what's weird about living on a ball, you know what I mean? Is Russia is our western neighbors.
Yeah, Russia's right. Dude, honestly, I think we should dissolve NATO. And then we should form an alliance with Russia, dude. You know Russia is a Christian country, right?
Yeah.
Russia is very Christian. They're Orthodox.
Yeah.
Stop, Benji.
Dude, if we take Greenland, NATO's done. NATO will be dissolved. There will be no NATO. I feel like that's a true thing.
Can I say my point about why we could possibly take Greenland? Remember the whole money thing? So I guess Greenland gets what the fuck? Sorry. I just had. Did my dog just push my keyboard?
Did she shit on you, dude?
No, you didn't shit on me. I just got my command prompt just came up. That's weird. Dude, the Israelis are watching my computer, dude. My command prompt just came up on my computer.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, keep talking about this.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
They're like,
also, I think Israelis are bad people. All right. Anyways, Denmark gives Greenland $600 million a year. So they subsidize Greenland just to be there and to like vote basically and just to like be a part of Greenland. It's like a territory, kind of like Puerto Rico. You know how like Puerto Rico is like a thing, but they can vote and shit. They have
more of a say when it comes to trade and shit like that.
Well, they don't have more of a say per se, but the dude that they basically have a mayor. There's like a mayor of Puerto Rico. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
yeah, exactly. Like Puerto Rico to America.
Yeah, but so that's what Denmark is for Greenland. So actually, we offered them. I guess we can offer them like $2 billion a year instead of 600,000. Or no, sorry, $600 million. We're prepared to offer them $2 billion a year.
That's so much more.
I'd rather give that to Greenland than fucking Israel. And apparently, the people that live there get like $100,000.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes me upset because I want $100,000. What the fuck? I live in Colorado with all these shit lives. Give me $100,000, dude.
Yeah. It sounds like a good deal to me. If I was a Greenlander, I'd be like, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. You know what they could do with $100,000 each?
Well, they're going there. I guess Marco Rubio.
It's a big frozen country, but you know they could do some things.
Well, Marco Rubio is going there, and he's apparently he's supposed to negotiate a price, but I don't know why they sent him. Like he doesn't seem convincing.
Negotiator. No, he's not convincing to me.
You got to send Trump, dude. He's the greatest. Trump is probably the greatest negotiator in our lifetime. Now, whatever you think about him.
George Bush, for sure.
No, dude. Trump, dude.
He's a businessman.
Fucking Kirk.
He is a businessman, dude. He knows how to conquer businesses. He's doing pretty good with countries so far. We'll see how it goes. But,
dude, my pup is like so tense right now. There's a black man in my apartment, so he's freaking out, dude.
How his face glows up every time we see him. Who is that? He's cool.
Benji, be nice. To be fair, it took me a long time to be good with him, dude.
Caleb
Dude's
knows
dog's a
you.
little-
You know Caleb, right? Or Caleb, you know Belize?
I've met him once.
Yeah.
One
Caleb's
time.
a homie, dude.
Yeah, he's cool. As
Yeah,
well.
Caleb's the boy.
I like how he glows.
One time,
the drummer
like
boy.
6 years ago, probably.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, dude.
Yeah, Caleb's the guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
I'm a dude.
He replaces
I'm a
Dane
guy,
because
dude. Dude
Dane
guy.
has one eye.
Yeah, I don't fuck with bad people, I don't think. I mean, sometimes you get bad people, but I don't fuck with bad people.
I'm
Caleb's
the
definitely
worst
bad,
of
for
people,
sure.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm a piece of trash, dog.
Yeah, dude.
But,
Anyway,
so that's Greenland.
yeah, Greenland, we're gonna take over Greenland. Cool. That's cool. I want it.
Yeah.
I want Greenland.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. It sounds like we're gonna have Greenland in the near future. So, along with Mexico's cartels taken down. So that's really it with Trump. You know, we're expanding as a country. Apparently, we'll see. We'll see.
We're the new
Whether
American
it's good or
Empire.
not.
This is an empire. So this is actually very on par with how empires operate. So we are like, this is a modern day empire, which is kind of crazy. So Tucker Carlson actually, he pointed out that he said that why should we get mad at China for wanting to take Taiwan? Why should we get mad at Russia for wanting to take Ukraine? Because they're trying to expand their empire, right?
Yeah, great point.
Yeah. So why should we be mad at them? Because that's what we're doing. We're expanding an empire, and I understand that you want to control vast regions. If you're a superpower, you want to control vast fucking areas.
Well, the more regions you have, the more you have over the other superpowers, especially in modern day and age. Like Greenland is a geographically strategic placement point for our military. You know, like we need Greenland for our military to be able to control the world even more. You know, so that's why Greenland's in the talks for sure. But
too real for that.
Stop, Benji.
Really, we got our boy DeSantis being all Jewy. God damn it!
Love me once he does, and when he does, he's never gonna leave.
Yeah.
He's gonna want to leave you.
You just gotta come around more, dude. Which is my fault.
Too real for coming over more.
Are you an RN, dude? Are you a RN?
Yeah, fucking registered.
RN. Oh.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Zionist Florida. Oh no, Florida being one of our freest states in the country.
It's the most red, I think. It's the most conservative state in the union.
Oh, for sure. I just like their gun laws, dude.
I do.
What is
well,
this and how?
Texas, I think, is a little bit better on gun laws.
That's fair. That's fair. Texas
You
and
can
Florida.
buy suppressors in Texas if they're manufactured in Texas, and you're a resident. And you're a resident, so you don't have to do like the whole federal tax thing. And also, you can get short barrel shotguns, I guess now too, if you're a Texas resident, and you don't have to go through the whole federal thing.
Yeah,
it is new. Yeah,
I
it
do
just
like
passed.
that. I do like that. Yeah, that's.
I love that, dude. I'm going to. We're going to Texas, dude.
We are.
Fuck
we still have
here.
to go to Texas. We've been talking about it. We got to do it, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking doing it.
Except he likes
This might
Jews.
have to loop.
Abbott, sorry, Abbott likes Jews.
Is he by killing the rest of his donors? And then
Jew.
he signed a hate speech law out of the country. He flew to a foreign country, Israel,
This
to
is
sign
not
a hate
okay.
speech law for Florida. And I thought, well,
Treason.
this is obviously unconstitutional. It's immoral, but it's also part of an elaborate humiliation ritual where you have to go not just like enslave your own people with a hate speech law, which that is slavery, but you have to go kiss someone else's wall to show your obedience. And I was like, I'm out.
Well, it
Dude,
started
Tucker
like most
is the
things,
man,
terrible
dude.
things start here in Florida with Randy Fine. He introduced this law,
Fat nigga.
effectively criminalized anti-Semitism in Florida.
Hate that fat ass
Look
nigga.
at the statutory definition of anti-Semitism here in Florida, which is 10105 in our state statute. It actually says that criticizing the Jewish state, that would be Israel, holding them to a double standard, denying them their place on the world stage. That's literally in state statute 10105.
It's against the law to criticize Israel. It was the foreign.
Dude. That's my daddy.
Yeah, that's is your dad not come around to the anti-Israel shit?
Probably.
Well, he hasn't, or he has. Like, has your dad come around and be like, yeah, Israel
He's
kind
not
of sucks?
anti-Israel. He's not. He's anti the Middle East, really. But
Muslims believe that Jesus is the Messiah. They actually believe that Jesus is the Messiah.
They also believe in a guy that was born 500 years after Jesus, so they're also retarded. So at least Israel believes in Jesus. Kinda.
Well, so
You're right.
yeah, but they literally killed Jesus. The Romans killed Jesus, but the Jews insisted that Jesus should be killed.
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah, no. Islam's just as bad though. They're just as retarded. They believe in somebody that wasn't even around at the time, rather than like, written statements in books that were people that were actually around Jesus. Islam,
Jesus is the most documented man in history, but yet people still don't believe in him.
Yeah, there's written testimonies in books of people that were actually there.
He is. There's tons of books on him.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is. There's actually more books on Jesus than like Julius Caesar.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Than Muhammad, that was 500 years after Jesus.
Yeah, actually, was it Saint Paul? He predicted Islam. He's like, yeah, there's gonna be this bullshit religion that comes by 500 years later. No, he really said that, dude. And it's fake. And then it happened.
Yeah. Oh, Muhammad. Wow, I didn't even know that. That makes sense, though.
Muhammad rode a horse that had a human face. Crazy, right? Retarded.
Yeah, so he married a 9-year-old, too?
He did fuck a 9-year-old. No, he fucked her when she was 13, right? Yeah, that's cool.
Married her at 9. Married her at 9.
Penis tip finger.
But no, to answer your question, my dad's not. I don't think ever going to be anti-Israel. I'm not even anti-Israel.
I'm not anti-Israel per
se. Their current government. I am anti them.
Well,
I don't hate Jews. I hate their government. Their government has too much of a foothold in our politics, and that's not okay.
But the thing is, though, so to practice Judaism, you had to deny Christ, right?
Type shit, Judas.
Yeah, so
it depends on which Jew you are, but overall, yeah.
Well, like the main thing
they deny. There's like 3 major types of Jews, I guess.
Caleb, look at this.
I looked into Jews.
Do this. Do this. Ask Google.
They have denominations.
Ask Google, dude. Ask it. Do Israelis not use the plus sign because of Christian symbolism? Israelis not use the plus sign because of Christian symbolism. Israelis. So we're talking about Israel, right? The country of Israel.
Yeah. Might have spelled something wrong. Do Israel not use plus sign due to Christian symbolism? Let me try it like that. I don't have ChatGPT anymore. I forgot to download that again.
I'll read it for you because I showed my stepdad this earlier and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Cut it out.
And this can be looked up, so this is not like a.
Yeah.
Is this how you want to be remembered?
We're not
this
just
is not
a.
This is not a biased thing. So this is from Google Gemini. Google is owned by Jews. So it says yes. Israel often uses an alternative plus sign instead of the standard. So it's like a plus. It looks like the line across and then one up top instead of
So
like
it has
going.
no bottom. That actually, with the viewers, if you guys are watching, I actually did just see that plus sign. So it's just a half line down and then a full line across.
So it says
they're all
they
bad,
do it.
Dude.
Well, they do it. So let me finish it, dude. It says Israel often uses an alternative plus sign instead of the standard in schools because the traditional symbols resembles Christian. It resembles the Christian cross, a practice rooted in Jewish tradition to avoid Christian imagery. Not cool. I don't give a fuck. Like we use Arabic. No, you know how everybody's anti fucking like Islam and shit. All our numerals are Arabic.
Great.
All the numbers that we use are Arabic numbers. That's all Arabic and shit. You know what I mean?
That's true. Language was Greek. I don't know anything about that.
Big Muslim gang.
Yeah, I agree. No, I disagree with Israel and Islam. I think they're both just as bad as each other, and I think Israel has more of a foothold in the biggest superpower on the planet, which makes
Israel has too much. They have too much influence on American politics.
So you got 5 on
Exactly,
you, bro?
that's the main problem. But either or, regardless, the Middle East they're all shit, dude. They're all shit over there.
Yeah, we're almost done with the pod, dude. How many more links do we have?
Not a lot. We can get off the pod, dude.
No, we don't have to get off, but let's run through these. Dude.
Anyways,
I don't want to do them.
DeSantis, I lost all respect for DeSantis.
DeSantis, I don't want to. I don't fuck with him no more.
Country, kiss the wall, and think that you're still fucking patriotic to our country. I disagree with that.
Yeah, dude, you can't fly to Israel, sign a law that has to do with anti-Semitism, that has to do with Floridians,
yeah,
and then dude, that's like treasonous. Like, you can't be governor. That's why I hope Fishback wins. He might actually win. Like, he's pretty far behind.
It is probably.
He's pretty far behind because there's a lot of Jews. Also, I want to add this. After Trump met with Netanyahu for the 5th time in the year of 2025, he flew to fucking Florida after his meeting with Trump, and then fucking met with the deputy governor to discuss the threat that James Fishback is. That's why they met there, because they're like, this guy is like anti-Semitic, but he's like gaining speed. Dude, they're trying to shut him down. How can you not say that we're not controlled by Israel?
I think, people should be allowed to be anti-Semitic because that is free speech.
Dude, I would rather, you can be anti-Semitic, you can be anti-black, you can be anti-white. I don't give a fuck. But you should be allowed to say it. I don't give a fuck. Say it.
Yeah.
Say it with your chest.
There shouldn't be a law to hate a law against hating one person. If there's that one law, there should be laws against all of them. There shouldn't be laws against any of it. But
hate speech is free speech. No matter who it's against. If it's against me, dude, if you're literally campaigning against me to hate on me, dude, I'm all for it, dude. I'm also going to hate you back too.
Yeah. So, I hate Jews, I hate Muslims. It's my free speech, you sons of bitches.
Free speech.
I don't wish anything bad upon any of these people. Let me make that clear.
Yeah, I don't want people to die.
They are wrong in my eyes, and I stand with them. They are wrong.
Listen to my music. We're opening up for Bone Thugs tomorrow. Make some money.
What?
I hate my whole life.
We got Mangina.
I was supposed to make $300 today, and I didn't make shit.
What's this guy's name?
$8,000 for financial.
Dave Smith, dude.
Oh, Bongina.
He's Jewish, by the way. One of my favorite Jews.
All right, let's check out this Jew.
There's good Jews, just like there's good Muslims.
Fuck.
He killed himself. I just want you to think about this, okay? Dan Bongino, after talking about this all the time, and you saw him right there in the clip saying, don't let up. Don't let up on the Epstein thing. We got to keep talking about this. None of this makes sense. What you didn't see there is he even went as far as one time on the Tim Pool show. He said, I have it on good authority that Jeffrey Epstein worked for Middle Eastern intelligence.
I've heard that.
Could be any of those Middle Eastern countries, of course. But so he said all that.
Epstein.
He goes in there, he said,
Epstein.
I've seen the files.
We know which one.
Killed himself. That was approximately 2 months before the official position of the administration was that the files don't exist. They said he's seen the files and he's killed himself. And by the way, as you know, because we followed this whole crazy train, right? You know, the end result of it is that the bill passed. The files are to be released. Great. So now we all get to see it, right? I mean, I understand they just missed a deadline, but of course this administration is that they ran on being the most transparent administration in history, right? So we're going to get all that information. So this will be great. So let's see what Dan Bongino saw. I mean, Dan Bongino, by the way, you're coming back to podcasting now. The files have been declassified. I'm not a lawyer, but pretty sure you can tell us now.
Yeah.
It's not classified information anymore. You can tell us exactly what you saw, exactly how you were able to look the American people in the eye and guarantee and promise that he killed himself, and you know that for a fact. I mean, you must have seen some really strong evidence in order to know that for a fact. What we've seen so far is a fake AI image of Epstein attempting to kill himself in some way in a cell.
Can you pause that real
It was
quick?
clearly determined that was an...
There's an
I want
AI
to explain
image
that.
of
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I just wanted to explain that. So they released it with the initial, like, the first load of files or whatever.
Yeah,
the fat fucking load of files. And they released, the DOJ released a video of, like, Epstein, like, on his knees and then trying to, like, choke himself on his bunk. And it was, like, determined that was AI. And then they deleted it. They deleted it from the files.
Because they got caught.
Yeah, they got caught, dude. They're trying to fuck... Dude, that right there, also, I'm like, this is fake. What the fuck? You guys are hiding shit.
It's so easy to fucking spot that's fake, too.
It's super easy to fake. And it was super grainy video. Like, it didn't make sense.
Backtrack where that even, like, originated from, and you can tell it's AI. AI is super easy to find out if it's fake. I can't believe the DOJ did that. That's so it's just shady, dude. It's more shady. Shady shit. But, god damn it.
A real video. So what is it that you saw, Dan? I mean, look, dude, if you want to come back into this world, in this world here, as you knew before you went into government, in this world, the currency is honesty. The currency is the truth.
True. That's true.
So tell us, man. You went into government, looked us all in the eye, and made up a big fat fucking lie that you don't know. And you know it. You know you did that. So now you think you're going to be the one to come back into this, you know, the podcasting game, and you're going to be policing this space? The black pillars? Like, okay.
Yeah. Is this still going?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Probably not. Yeah. Son, yeah, next video, I guess. I don't think it goes, like, for that long. Not super long.
Alright, so this is the guy he's talking about.
Dan Bongino, dude. Dan Bongino. Dan Bongino, dude. He's a pussy. Dude, he's been... Yeah. So, after Dave Smith did that podcast, he basically was like... He basically was, like, talking shit about Dave Smith's fucking kids and shit. Like, he was bringing his kids into it, like, oh, your kids have, like, a faggot father. He didn't say that, like, but that's basically what he said. Yeah, he's got a faggot pussy father and...
Yeah. So I can read this.
Yeah,
Dan
you read it. I'm going to put this
launches
full in my
an
room.
attack. Yeah. Dan Bongino launches an attack against those who criticized him over how he handled the Epstein situation, calling them black pillars who are endlessly complaining. He says these black pillars constantly demand accountability for the things they know nothing about. Bongino urges people to focus on the midterm elections and drop the negative energy because the economy is doing great. So, take that with a grain of salt.
I get some food when we're down.
Maybe he's right, maybe he's wrong. I think he's wrong.
What you getting?
Dan Bongino launches an attack against those who criticize him over how he handled that. Oh, okay. He says these black pillars constantly demand accountability for the things knowing nothing about. We just read that. So this is him actually saying it. This is a video of him actually saying it.
Everything sucks all the time. Is like, well, we're demanding accountability, but you're not great. So am I. That's not. You're endlessly complaining about things you don't know anything about. Like, that's all you do. Like, he'll shut down the border, 10 people across a month. Why wasn't it 0? Okay, well, can you just acknowledge going from 1 million to 10 is a big deal? That way, and there's a cost to that.
He's literally
the cost you see
doing exactly, saying exactly what he did
around the midterms. You can't let this negative vibe constantly set in. That doesn't mean healthy debates about policy are not welcome. Hey, I'm not a big tariff guy. I've said that 1,000 times. Debating policies are fine. Debating policies are, I think,
but we can't question the Epstein files.
So-called damage.
Yeah, why? Why are we not allowed to question that? You know,
the terrorist was dramatically over-exaggerated. Even people who don't like them having to acknowledge that now. The economy's motoring, 4% growth, but the black pill complaining and whining all the time about the administration. It's just the thing about black pillars where everything sucks all the time is
skip. Do the next one.
Yeah, I think it did just
like. Man, what team are you on? Holy Moses, man!
What do you
So
mean? What team
you
I
don't
am?
have to watch.
I don't.
It's
I'm not.
okay.
I don't have a
There's
fucking team, dude. I'm on Team America. America first. That's the fucking team I'm on.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck about teams, bitch. I care about my fucking country and the people that I live with.
Exactly.
I don't like that this motherfucker's like, oh, you're not gonna vote Republican because it's bad. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. I don't care that you're Republican. I don't care you're a Democrat. Dude, I will vote for a Democrat if they have good policies. I will.
Exactly.
100% I'll vote for a Democrat.
this
But if you want to kill babies or you want to take my money and shit, I'm not voting for you, bitch.
Exactly. Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Go find the
Dan Bongino has become a bitch, dude.
I don't really give a shit. I'm not.
Fuck him, dude.
Stop, fool.
It's like, man,
Fucking on
what
my
team are
microphone.
you on? Holy Moses, man! So you don't have to watch it.
Okay, that looped again too.
Yeah, skip it again. There's one more. I thought there was one more.
Oh, shit. No,
No, there's not. You're right. Dan Bongino is wrong, dude. Dan Bongino is going to fail in podcasting. He's only coming back to the internet for podcasting to get fucking absolutely berated, dude. I'm actually surprised that he wanted to come back into this sphere with how politics have changed. Why would he come back to this? Because he's about to get bodied every fucking day, dude. No matter what he posts, he's getting fucked, dude. Dude, he didn't release the Epstein files. What he could do as a man, like, you might have to sacrifice your whole entire family, including yourself. Dude, if it would mean killing my whole family, but I could be like a hero, it's not for me. What it is, it's just actually liberating the people, like, as a whole, right?
Yep.
You have to, if you have the information, release it. You have to release it, dude. Whatever shit that he saw, that he read, the Epstein files, he even, dude, 2 months before, when he's like, he said, 2 months before he said it didn't exist or whatever, he was like, I read it, it's crazy, or some shit like that. Like 2 months before he said that. And then he was like, all right, it's not that crazy, we're not releasing it. We're like, what?
Flip flopped out of nowhere. Yeah.
What are you talking about? And Trump did the same thing. That's why I'm kind of like, Trump is like, something happened with Trump to where I'm like, not like, I don't think Trump fucked kids.
In it. Like he wasn't.
Trump is not a kid fucker. Trump does not strike me as a kid fucker. He strikes me as like a dude that fucks young chicks, but not children. Trump's not like, yes, I like to fuck children. He likes to fuck like 18-year-old like Ukrainian models. That's what his wife is, dude. Yeah. His wife is like a Ukrainian model, dude. And I would like to fuck Ukrainian models too that are 18 years or older. Yeah. Whatever's
he's
legal.
A rich dude that had options, but he's not out there fucking on an island with a bunch of 10-year-olds.
Trump's not that, but I think Trump is protecting his friends and the Jews, the Israeli interests.
Which is wrong. Yeah, I agree.
There's a thing I'll have to show it to you, dude. I have not watched it yet, but there's this website called Dropsite News. And they cover the connections of Israel, and I'll have to link it, dude. And maybe we can talk about it.
Yeah, I want to check that out for sure.
I'll link it to you, and then you watch it. I'll watch it, and then we could just talk about it, dude. Because it's very compelling.
I'm totally down,
dude. Absolutely. It's crazy. Israel is they're like bad people, dude. Like. Now, I'm not saying all the Israelis are not bad, obviously, but I'm saying Israel's government is bad. Yeah. Just like our government does bad shit. We have a bad government, dude.
Exactly. Israel's not so holy, you know.
They're not the chosen people. If I hear that Israelis are the chosen people one more time, dude, I'm about to crash out. Yeah. I don't want to hear that, dude. They are not the chosen people.
Not anymore. Maybe at
Fuck
the time,
the Jews.
Not today.
Blacks were the true Jews, and that's why Hitler wanted to get rid of us. They thought we were Jews.
There were black men serving in Hitler's army, bro.
I know that, but
he didn't want to get rid of fucking blacks.
Jewels of the earth who were kings and queens in Egypt. And that's in the book.
What did Hitler know that we didn't, dude?
Are you a black Israelite?
No, fuck no. That's not making no sense.
That's just retarded.
My middle name is Hebrew, though, which is fucking annoying as fuck.
That's crazy. My name's like kind of Hebrew, I think, too. I'm Daniel Joseph. Like, that's very, like, Hebrew.
My middle name is Yalik.
It is.
It means one of his...
Joseph.
Yalik's actually kind of tight, though.
Yeah, I guess.
That's a basketball player name.
No. It's a name. It's a fucking.
All right.
One of wisdom in Hebrew is what it means. My last name is Irish. My first name is Spanish.
We got Dave
Devontae's
Smith.
fire.
Bombshell.
Yeah, real patriotic.
Yeah, Devontae's actually sick.
It's just fucking gay.
You don't like
Do you
it?
want to take this one or you want me to read it?
All right, dude. All right, so Dave Smith drops a bombshell saying Dan Bongina, because he's a pussy, won't debate him publicly.
It rhymes with vagina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Bongino, dude. Bongina. Won't debate him publicly because he knows he'd be exposed and humiliated again. He's gay. He's also light-skinned, too, so light-skinned dudes be on, like, extra shit, dude, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I have an expert opinion right here. Light-skinned dudes be on, like, some fucking bullshit, dude. I mean, yeah, they're like hot or whatever. They do that. Fuck light-skinned niggas though. But anyways, Smith says Bongina is now part of the deep state and helped cover up Jeffrey Epstein's international child trafficking ring. Bongina's credibility has collapsed so badly, it's now being compared to Dr. Fauci. Which I agree, but actually I don't think it's that bad. Dr. Fauci should actually be put to death. I don't think that what Dr. Fauci did to our country, he should absolutely be fucking put to... He should be done, dude. So, he switched it, but there's no audio, so... We're going to have to redo it. Well, we're going to have to redo it, but it's fine. You like talking politics or not, bro?
Fuck no.
Yeah, it sucks, huh?
I hate it.
I love it.
A bunch of fags who run politics and a bunch of queers who talk about it.
Bullshit.
We're both queers.
You think we're queers?
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. You're queer too.
I've been queer.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're not queer, dude?
No, it was actually a video what you switched on, and
shit.
then.
Oops.
So this is Robbie Bernstein and Dave Smith, both Jews, very anti-Israel, which is crazy.
Sorry, almost
Yeah,
gagged.
but you might have to restart. We might have to do it on loop, dude, because I don't
think
know
so.
where they were at.
I think, and look, I do think this was like a good example of it today. And
The worst part about Instagram, Fuckerberg, stop putting loops on this shit.
Yeah.
Like he
You
disgusted
fucking
a
Jew
lot of
kike
people in his
bitch.
own base who are like, yo, what? I mean, like, look, it even writes itself. It's like,
Damn,
dude,
that was the first
you got-
racist thing I
where
said
was all
tonight.
this heat for the fucking deep state criminals? It's not that Dan Bundy.
You know what I could do is just restart the link.
No, the fuck.
Do that, dude.
Hold on, dude. I'm gonna be sick. You got Amazon
Dude,
Prime?
my brain has knowledge. I know how to do shit.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Let's
You
see
have
what
stars?
these Jew kikes got to say.
That Dan
stars on
Bongino
Amazon?
sat there and then and said, you know,
why did I
we're
open
gonna get
this?
to the bottom of Russiagate. We're going to get to the bottom of Epstein. We're going to get to the bottom of election fraud. We're going to get to the bottom of all this stuff, and then didn't do anything. Like, that would be one thing. That would be like you failed. But that's not what he did. He actively covered up the Epstein case. So he didn't fail. He exposed himself as the deep state. He was the anti-deep state guy and then proved you're the deep state. And I mean, look, the guy was a Secret
He's
Service
right.
agent and then an FBI.
What an inside baseball diss that he's at Fauci levels of credibility.
Yeah, I mean, well, look, I think so. I think, and look, I do think this was like a good example of it today. And he particularly, like, he disgusted a lot of people in his own base who are like, yo, what? I mean, like, look, it even writes itself. It's like, dude, where was all this heat for the fucking deep state criminals? It's not that.
There it was. The loop.
Dan Bongino. Dude.
I like Pepe memes. That's funny. Keep going, dude.
Yeah, I pressed the space bar and it kept going.
Oh, your beef is just with me. Your beef is with a comedian who called you out for your bullshit? And look, he knows I'm sitting here challenging him to debate. He's spending all this time
I don't like
talking
that.
about me.
Can you pause right here?
He won't do that.
I don't like that Dave Smith is like, I'm just you're calling out a comedian. Like, dude, you're not. You're a political analyst, dude. I don't like that.
I was just.
I'm a comedian, dude. Like, it's like, dude, that's a cop out. Like, now I do that.
Comedian.
I do that on myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm just a little retard, dude. I'm just looking at politics and trying to like decipher it for the common man.
Yeah, I'm trying to analyze it myself.
So that's why we do this podcast, right? It's for the common man. But I don't like somebody like Dave Smith who's very versed on things. Like I learned a lot of shit from Dave Smith. Like he's
very articulate and smart. Yeah.
And he's taught me a lot of things about Iraq that were bullshit.
Yeah.
But I don't like the Dave Smith should be like, yeah, dude, I'm a professional. I do this. This is what I do.
Right.
So I don't like the cop out of. So that's my critique of Dave Smith. I guess that's not even that big of a critique, but.
Yeah, but still, he's trying to make himself like.
Well, he's like, well, if I say the wrong thing, then it's because I'm retarded. That's what I do.
Right.
Leave that up to me. Not you. Yeah. You're the professional guy. Like you're over here. You have hundreds of thousands of viewers, millions of viewers.
Job. Yeah.
Be the guy.
Yeah. I agree.
Actually, I want to clip that, dude. Maybe I can clip that, and then Dave Smith can hear it. I would love to have him on our podcast because
that'd be awesome.
I don't know if he would ever talk to us. Probably not because maybe we're too retarded. But
yeah,
maybe sometime I'll tweet him, dude. I'll be like, hey man, can we come on and talk about like what your thoughts on this? Like, I want to hear it, dude. Like, right. And then we'll just like go into it and I don't know, dude. Maybe I'll reach out to him. Dave Smith is actually fucking. I love Dave Smith. Now
he's smart as fuck. I like him too. Yeah.
I have a bias, because I've been listening to Dave Smith for years. I didn't even know he did politics though. So I heard Dave Smith on Legion of Skanks.
I think I've only seen him in politics,
which is crazy because
know him very well.
I knew him as a comedian first, and then but this was like 12 years ago, maybe 15, and then I knew he was a comedian, and then he like got super like he's the reason why I'm like libertarian.
Right. I only know him through clips, really, and every time I see a clip, it's something political that he says.
He's pretty
I've always respected the guy,
He's pretty sweet. I think he has good insights. I also think that like obviously he misses. Yeah, I don't agree with him on everything. I think that I don't know. I want to be cautious here. He hates the thing that happened in Venezuela. And
does he?
Well, yeah, he hates it. He thinks it's going to be like Iraq 2.0. But it's not worked out that way. So far, it's not that way, though. We actually left people... Well, we've actually left people in power, though. We didn't just take everybody, kill everyone, and then create a power vacuum. We didn't do that. So there's actually people in place still running the government. They still have a police force.
Well,
they still have a military.
President lady, she's in there, right? She took Maduro's place.
It was a woman.
Still not agreeing to work with the U.S.
No, she did actually. Trump threatened her. He's like, if you don't want to play ball, we're gonna fucking kill everybody. So I think that's what he told her. We're gonna kill everybody. No, that's that's actually crazy. So he's putting a woman in submission, which Trump does, obviously. Trump fucks bitches, dude. He might have a 9-inch cock, dude. Do you think Trump has a 9-inch or a 3-inch cock?
Smash, bro.
I think he's got a...
I think Trump might have a 6er. I think Trump has a 6er,
Trump
dude.
has a tray. He has a tray. Trump tray.
A 3?
I say 6-incher with billions.
I think he's got a 6-incher, dude. No. 6-incher makes sense, dude, because you can kind of give them like, you can fuck them, and then you can kind of get whatever, like some things that you want, but also you can threaten to kill them afterwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not gonna do what I say. I'm gonna kill you.
That's Trey's energy, bro. 6er. The average male penis is like what, 5'5"? You 6er?
5'5"? That's huge. What are you talking about, dude? 5'5".
Well, are we talking 5 inches, dude?
No.
Yeah, 5 centimeters. That's crazy.
5 metric units.
Yeah, 5 metric tons of cock.
5.5, dude.
Yeah, that's insane. But anyways, Dave Smith, I think he has a very good case against Dan Bongino. Dan Bongino is not an American hero, not at all. I hope your father who's watching, no disparaging towards him, dude. I think he likes him a lot. I did too. But
Maybe.
I will.
I don't know him enough to like him or hate him. Well, after this, I don't like him. But
I think that if you're a normal person, like, you're not gonna fuck with Dan Bongino.
Yeah, do you
he
like-
didn't
do you
do what
like
he promised a bunch of shit and he didn't do it. Fuck him.
yeah, no, he sounds snaky. We're
He's a
agreeing with
bitch.
the Jew because of him, dude.
Yo, it's crazy. They're both Jews, actually. They're both Jews.
Yeah, he had to do something. He had to do something bad. Like a liar.
That's how you know I'm not anti-Semitic. I like Jews. I like these two Jews. I like them.
Yeah, these two Jews are sweet. Calling out a liar, dude. I don't know enough about him, but he made great points. Great points here.
Dave Smith is the man, dude. If you don't like Dave Smith, you hate America. Now, Dave Smith is not right on everything. Dave Smith likes to be total anti-interventionist. Sometimes you have to intervene. I think if it's in your hemisphere, so like what we did in Venezuela, what I've been convinced of, Venezuela benefited us because it's in our hemisphere. So I agree with that. But when we're thousands and thousands of miles away, giving money to Israel and Ukraine and all that shit, fuck them, dude.
Great point. That is such a good point. And the benefits don't even, I think, stop with like the people of Venezuela are benefiting so far.
I hope they are. I hope they are
about it. We'll benefit with oil. They'll benefit with democracy.
I don't even give a fuck if they have democracy. I hope that they have democracy is imperfect, dude. Democracy actually kind of sucks.
Oh, of course it does. Capitalism sucks.
Theocracy might be better.
It works great. Well, regardless, it's better than what they had. They're the people
Theocracy
of
might be
Venezuela
better.
are
Christian
better
theocracy.
off than how they were. So we'll just kind of have to see how it goes, and it's also how they fucking do it with their own country. But if we're running it for a bit, let's get that oil, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, exactly. Yeah, dude.
That's my main focus.
Yeah, I'm fucking with that. Yeah.
I want that 69 cents or gasoline.
6 7 cents, dude. Do we do the meme?
8 9.
Yeah, 8 9 8 9 8 9.
The Grinch, dude. 8 9.
Yeah.
8 9.
Yeah, actually, the 6 7 meme when I saw that, dude, because I wasn't in on it, I hated it. I hated it because I wasn't there in the beginning.
I had to look it up to see where it started. I went down a rabbit hole, and I hate it, dude. 6 7 so stupid.
6 7. 6 7.
8 9.
6 8.
Cheers, fuckers. We're almost
Cheers.
done, though, guys.
Yeah, we're almost done, dude.
So we're just gonna graze over what happened in Minneapolis. We had the ICE agents.
Minneapolis, some white bitch got shot, and that's their new George Floyd.
Woman impeding on an investigation of ICE. And
he was black.
We got different.
Dude, George Floyd sucked.
What happened?
So is Caleb.
Different angles, and then what happened afterwards. So. This is the ICE agent that shot the lady's body cam.
This right here makes me seem like, yeah, I'd shoot. He's filming her car. He's like, yeah.
All right, hold on.
Fine,
I wanted
dude.
to pause it right there.
She looks
Schmeagle?
broke. Oh!
Schmeagle.
Oh! There, there's some black
my
dude out.
precious,
There's
she's
some
got
black
that
dude.
face.
Hey, there's some black dude out here ready to die for her, dude.
She albino?
She's a fat white bitch.
She albino though, because she looks off.
She looks like Schmeagle. Look at her eyes, dude. Gollum.
Dude,
Gollum.
she's gonna make
She
fucking.
looks like Caesar is home in a Stop playing with me.
All right, I feel bad. She's dead.
Dude, I love fat girls, but I don't like white girls.
Fat girls are fine, but this is not good fat girls.
Yeah, she's gross. She's also a dead gross person.
Well, she's literally dead, dude. So.
Yeah, she's even grosser now. She's decomposing.
But that's cliche too.
It's okay, we don't change our plates every morning. Just so you
Look at her dark ass wife, dude. Ew. Ew.
That's fine. U.S. citizen.
Bro, my Panamanian bitch just fronting on me. I had to block her ass.
You want to come at us?
Crazy.
I said go get your.
You want to come at us? You want to come at us?
She said you
I hate
should
white
get
liberals,
some.
dude.
She's like, you should get some lunch, big boy. Dude, that's justified. He said, whoa.
She hit him with her car. Not maybe he got knocked back, you know, and like maybe he didn't like fall over fully, but he got hit by a car and he fired. That is considered a deadly weapon in any other case.
It is 100%. I actually agree with this. This right here convinced me, like, yeah, it's a good shoot. Like, now I don't think that he should have walked around to the front, but also he didn't know that she was going to accelerate, right? He doesn't know her intent. And she accelerated, but when you look at the other videos of the other angles from the backside, she turns her wheel right. She's trying to get away because she doesn't want to get arrested or whatever.
You can see she kind of like goes.
But what's she doing anyways? Most normal people aren't going to be.
She's blocking them.
But normal people aren't going to be in this situation. You're not going to drive into a fucking ice-like thing. You're like, I'm going to stay back, and this is crazy.
Exactly.
They're on a deportation thing, and she's just I don't.
She's blocking their vehicles in the middle of the road. You know, that's why this whole thing started. Is she's impeding their investigation in the area.
This video right here is like, he said, "Oh shit," and then he killed her
twice. I see a lot of cop body cam footage, and they're dumping that thing. He just shot twice, and one hit her.
3 times.
You know,
he shot one through the windshield and then 2 in her head.
That's right. But
which is kind of sick.
And you could tell, like, look at this. She's injured and she's gassing it and hits this pole.
I think she's dead, actually. She got shot in the head, and then her reflexes took over, so she pushed on the gas. That's why That's why she accelerated. It wasn't because she was injured.
Crazy. Right.
She actually got shot in the head, and then her reflexes took over, and then her body like just pushed on the gas.
Yeah. You might want to put a black here. I'll scoot up just a little bit. We don't want to see her dead body on YouTube. But right here, this is what happened immediately after this happened.
I'm a physician.
I haven't seen this video. This is good.
I get it. Just give us a second. We have medics on scene. We have our own medics.
Where are they? Where are they?
This is her neighbor, by the way.
How can I relax? You just killed my fucking neighbor. You caught butter in the fucking face. You killed my fucking neighbor. How do you show up to work every day? How the fuck do you do this every day?
Yeah.
You're killing my neighbor.
Because of you. When I hear people yelling like that, I'm like, I show up to work every day because of you.
I hate when people do that. And you heard in the background, this dude's like, I'm a physician. Like, who gives a fuck what you are? You know?
I don't even know who you are. Well, they don't know who he is.
She's like, I'm a nurse. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. You're being arrested.
Yeah, but it's like, you don't know who they are, so you wouldn't let people in. I wouldn't personally. No. Like, if I heard that, I was like, I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even care if you show me credentials. Like,
you might pull out a gun.
We have a scene behind us. Like, I don't give a fuck about
you. They also might be connected to this whole thing, and then there's guns in the back, and then they're like, I'm a physician, and then he goes in there and grabs a gun and starts shooting. No,
exactly.
You're not
trained to not trust you for this very reason.
You're not allowed on the scene, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, somebody died. It's tragic.
A white bitch died.
Kind of started it. A white liberal.
Also, I saw a graphic, dude. I don't know if this is real. I'm just putting it out there. She had a $50,000 bond for child abuse.
Yeah. That adds to her.
And she was on probation, dude.
Jesus. Fucking psycho. Well, she was a psycho. Good
She's
riddance.
a dumb white bitch.
That was bad. I don't agree with death.
I can't stand white bitches, dude. I hate white bitches.
She caused the scene. You know?
My kind.
Yeah, that's your kind.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
not my kind.
That's
your kind, dude. Fat white bitches.
I hate half of my race, dude. I do. I can't stand them. So this is what happened after.
Oh.
This is
Mexican girls, dude.
Dude, this is Minnesota after.
Them black bitches.
I don't know if this is real.
He's gay now.
Look at that.
That's what they're doing.
Apparently, this is Minnesota.
Gay.
This is like the day after or that day. They're all protesting, dude.
That's her new George Floyd.
Well, it couldn't be George Floyd. She's white.
Well, that's her. Democrats pick the worst martyrs.
They do.
That's crazy. That's crazy how many people there.
Yeah, I don't know if that's real. That's what's kind of making me. Yeah, but that is a lot of people, apparently.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's not real. I'm just saying that's crazy. What the fuck?
This is included in the Venezuela, and then the anti-ICE crowd. Oh, this is Venezuela. I mixed these two together. This is us white liberals in Minnesota against Venezuela.
Dude, white liberals are a detriment to minorities in this country.
They are.
You know nothing of minorities.
Basically tarded, dude. But yeah. So is it justified? Is it not? Leave it down in the comments, guys. We want to know.
Yeah, at this point in the video, make it known, dude. Hey,
yeah.
Please, can you show yourself, dude? Because apparently I've been called racist, dude, on this podcast. Do you think I'm racist, dude?
Nair.
Yes. Whoa!
Yeah, exactly. But it's like, dude.
Racist that, bitch.
Yeah, racist the mother.
That makes sure of that. We can all be friends, guys.
Yeah, we're exhumed from racism, dude. Look, he's got a big ass foot, dude. He's got like Michael Jordan feet, dude. LeBron ass feet, cuz.
It's whispering, dude.
Yeah, dude.
All right, that's the pod, dude. Let us know what you think about it, dude. It's all crazy. Everything's fucked up. Caleb's dad, you need. That's right. I knew it was a J something.
Yeah.
Jason, get on the podcast, dude.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Yeah, let's get a thumbnail. All right, we love you guys. We're out. Peace.
Yeah.